You are now listening to Nyeckro, high sodium content.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Okay, what's going on, good folks? Welcome to another edition of High Sodium Content. So high, so salty. Now, we're in Black History Month right now. I mean, Black history is dope. It's definitely dope, but it's still American history. And it's sad that it's relegated to this little tiny portion of the year, 28-day February. But we here. One of my favorite civil rights leaders of all time, if y'all been watching the channel, is Malcolm X. I love Malcolm X. I love his style, man. By any means necessary, you can get these hands. We'll do anything to get our freedom. Plymouth Rock didn't land on us. We landed on Plymouth Rock. Today we're going to be talking about brother Malcolm X and how in the 60s he was trying to warn us about the liberal. Now, let's just dive in, but before all that, just make sure you hit subscribe, click the bell, like the video, and, shoot us, a little message, a little comment at the bottom. Let's get it popping.
Was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
Ooh, brother Malcolm, what did you say? A traitor to your race? That's not the only video I wanted to show y'all.
That you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox, and a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to, but the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling.
You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House.
80%. And y'all still vote this way. Not me and most of the people I know. And y'all haven't gotten a damn thing since the 60s. Now, they've propped up LGBTQIA plus XYZ, all those people, they get all kinds of set-asides. Dare I say, they even gotten certain reparations over the black man and black woman of this country who have suffered tremendously. The Democrats are our friends, right?
When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact...
In every election cycle, especially the presidential cycle, what do? They go to the black churches. Hillary Clinton, I got hot sauce in my bag. The pandering is just so bad. Last time they had Megan Thee Stallion shaking her big ass? Now what that got to do about any of these issues? What does that have to do about all these illegals coming over here? What does that have to do about the economy? But no, they put that in your face. They throw you entertainers, celebrities, athletes, and there's nothing wrong with being those things. But then they put these people out there to get you to vote because that's how silly they think you are. Show me another community that puts up celebrities and entertainers to tell you how to vote and how to think. Show me. I'll wait.
The fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you back controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you because you're a chump.
Because you're a chump. Now, how many times have these people held everything? The Senate, Congress, the White House, every state, they had everything. They had all the Supreme Court justices that they needed. And yet, there was no legislation for you. No reparations for you. No reparations for you, buddy. No. And they've proven time after time, especially the white liberal, to be the most racist. The most racist. Case in point.
Energy. Like we should rip people apart from their families.
Are you a man?
Wow. Wow, is that a question?
Wow.
Okay. How do you feel about ripping people from their families? Does that feel good?
Fucking house nigga in here. Sir, I need to move. Fucking house nigga working for the fucking KKK.
What the fuck's wrong with you people? Why are you calling a woman a man?
Sir,
I mean, what kind of a guy does that?
He's fucking house nigga, bitch.
Go look for your fucking slave.
Did you catch that? He called him a house nigga. That's the party of love and peace and unity, guys. You know, Tampon Tim. You know, this is the party that doesn't know what's a woman anymore. This is the same party that put abortion an abortion mobile van at the DNC convention. These are the people that want you to kill your babies. These are the people that want you solely dependent on them, want you on welfare, want you on food stamps, want you stupid. They look at the educational system. It's terrible. We're the last on everything. Crazy, but they are showing that Malcolm has been right this whole time. And none of y'all listen. Let's peep a couple more. Let's peep this one.
And it's really fun having them. What I realized is there's so much prejudice against refugees, mostly because people don't know them.
Lisa says she feels like she has her own personal chef, as Wildande loves.
As she has her own personal chef. Yes. The black woman. The mammy, right? Yeah, she's living out her best fantasies right now. Pretty sure she got some offensive little figurines in her house. She looked like the type. She looked like that kind of Karen. But that's what these folks want. They're like, who's gonna pick all the strawberries? So you want these people, these illegal migrants, you want them over here so they can pick fruit for you. Ah, yes, just like how the black folk, my ancestors used to pick cotton, right? Same way. See, this is the same people. This is the party that founded the KKK. You know, that had Strom Thurmond and George Wallace. You know, preventing segregation. I mean, Joe Biden spoke about that extensively, not letting his children integrate into a racial jungle. You know, you're not black if you don't vote for me. They're going to put y'all back in chains. I mean, these people have not changed. These people have not changed. This is the same racist, very racist. I mean, it's crazy. It's the same fox that Malcolm was telling us about. Same fox. Let's check out another one. How y'all feel about voter ID laws? Do y'all think it's racist? I don't think it's racist. I mean, you need an ID for almost every damn thing. You need an ID to drive. You need an ID, to go to the liquor store, to get cigarettes. You need an ID for things, for damn near everything. But apparently, it's racist. But let's check this. Check this one out. This is a goodie. This is a goodie.
Voter ID laws?
Yeah, they're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
I think voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the...
Do y'all notice a pattern right here? Y'all notice a trend? They're all white who claim to be your friend, your buddy, your pal. I mean, I remember even a little while back, maybe like a year or two, Kathy Hochul, the Democrat governor of New York, she came out of her mouth and said, black kids in the city don't know what a computer is. In this digital age, that's what came out of her mouth because that's how they think. They think that black folk are remedial, stupid, easily led. And it's far from the truth. Far from the truth, but let's continue.
African American vote?
Definitely.
Tell us how.
Because they're less likely to have state IDs.
Minority voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs that have been described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to.
These type of people. These type. Oh, I'm sorry. I only thought I was a human being.
DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You can always get IDs you do over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access.
Oh, I'm sorry, Massa. I don't know what a DMV is. Lordy.
Access to the internet. You have to be able to pay an internet service provider for certain fees.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
They don't have the knowledge of how going online works. But the Republicans are the racist ones, right? And I'm not saying that Republicans are perfect. Of course not. That's silly. But the simple fact that this is covert racism. This is covert. It's racism served with a smile. Maybe a firm handshake. Maybe a pat on the back. Black folk, you ever gotten you're so articulate at work? Have you got one of those? I've gotten a couple of those. Racist motherfuckers as they come.
People have smartphones, but you might not have data. For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware.
Now I'm here in East Harlem to ask black people their thoughts on what you just heard. Do you have ID normally? You carry ID around?
Yes, I have state ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone that I know has an ID. Why would they think we don't have ID? That's a lie.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist.
Judging somebody, you judging them because they black, saying that they don't got it.
Now you heard that from the horse's mouth. You heard that from black folk. Everybody got an ID. Everybody got an ID. You have to get one. And when you're trying to get a job, you need ID. You're trying to go to the liquor store, you need ID. But for some reason, some strange reason, they don't want you to have ID when you're trying to vote. So what other reason could that be? maybe to cheat a little bit, throw a little monkey wrench in the mix, just to have things work out in your favor, kind of make things, kind of manipulate stuff. Yeah. That's it. No. That couldn't be it. That couldn't be it. Y'all, the good party, the loving party, right? Let's check out another one, man. We on a roll today. We on a freaking roll.
Nigga, you're next! You're next, nigga! What you? What's your fucking mouth? I don't want shit! Fuck you! It's a shit! Fuck you! Show me, bitch! Fuck!
See, it don't take much. It really don't take the much to make the liberal show you who they are. It really doesn't. You just gotta disagree with them, and they'll call you the hard NR. They call you the hard N word with the ER. I mean, she laid on that R. What? Like she had a light and somebody ain't moving. She laid on it. Yeah, man. But these folks are the worst. The worst humans. The worst. And I used to be sort of kind of in the middle with things, but the things that the left stand for, they foment all this violence and discord that's going on. They thrive in chaos. They thrive in chaos and using people. They use people as political pawns. And there was another thing that Malcolm X said about using black folks as a political football. That's basically what they use us for, a political football. But now, being that they brought all these illegals over here, and why they're trying so hard and so desperately to keep them here, the worst of the worst, a little girl, a child, was held at knife point and was raped in front of her sister. And these are the same people that's out there advocating for these vile, sick individuals to stay in our country. Yes. So we're at the point in the biblical timeline where humans are beginning to hate what is good and love what is evil, because only a psychopath, a deranged individual, would want someone like that to be around. But y'all running around here talking about Epstein like he's the boogeyman. But meanwhile, you got the boogeyman that you trying to keep over here. The liberal mindset makes me sick. It really does. It's vile. Vile. A lot of y'all are vile people. Vile. And the overwhelming support by getting these goofy paid for celebrities. What, you had Billie Eilish the other day on the Grammys. I don't watch that demonic nonsense. But you had Billie Eilish up there in her $14 million home talking about stolen land. Meanwhile, apparently, the tribe that she had her house built on is coming after her now. The irony, huh? The irony. And these are the people that they put in front of you to gaslight you and sway your opinion. Critical thinking, what's that? Don't do that. They don't like critical thinking. They don't like their ideas challenged, because when it comes to scrutiny, almost always it falls apart. Like wet toilet paper in the swirl. It gets ripped apart. The reason why Trump won at such an alarming and overwhelming rate is because these are the things we voted for. It was an open border. It was open. It was like a 304 open. 24/7, man. 24/7. I mean, millions upon everybody and their moms was coming over here, man. They had known terrorists come over here, man. That's on watch list. I mean, Interpol shit. No, we gotta keep them here. Who's gonna pick our grapes? Who's gonna pick our grapes? Who's gonna clean our toilets? Rather than try and help downtrodden Americans, destitute Americans, our veterans, the homeless, who actually need these services. They rather give that to people who left their homeland willingly. Nobody had a gun to their head. Nobody said, you better come over here and get this free shit. Nobody said that. They told, man, just come over here. Give you a hug and a kiss and a bunch of money in your pocket. You don't got to work or do nothing. We got it. Just make sure you vote in our elections. Vote Democrat. Sinister, man. I'm telling you, bro. Satan's a Democrat, bro. Satan's a Democrat. Y'all heard it here on High Sodium Content. Satan's a Democrat. Oh, man. But y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about this video, man. Brother Malcom was an oracle, bro. Oh, man, I can only imagine what a force he would have been had he lived, man. Such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. I mean, I don't agree with Islam on any standpoint, but his gumption for fighting for the black community, man, is something to be admired, and it has yet to be replicated. And it's definitely something that we need again. We need to wake each other up, you know. And a lot of us conservatives are trying to tell y'all about these people, and y'all want to stay in chains, like Joe Biden be saying. But listen, y'all let me know what y'all think about the video. Leave us a comment, man. Leave us a get the conversation started, man. Stop talking about us, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this video. Tell your mom, tell Poppy, you know, tell Abuela, tell everybody. You know, tell everybody about this video, man. And don't forget to check out SodiumSyndicate.com, where we got all the cool merch, t-shirts, hoodies, all that cool stuff. SodiumSyndicate.com. Shout out to Chris, my editor. Awesome dude, my best friend. I love this guy to death, man. You the best, Chris. And as always, stay salty, stay truthful. Peace.
Honestly, I think we're led by stupid people. Go to school and get a good education. Stop all that gang, man. You're not from the hood.